Good morning, traders. Welcome to today's market review. This is Razak at CMTrading. Today is July 6, 2015, and today is Monday morning. Looking at the economic calendar today, we got two numbers coming out at 4 p.m. South African time. One is a CAD number, Canadian dollar number. It's a IV number, IV PMI number. It's more of an inflationary number, if anything else. And then we have non-manufacturing sales in the U.S. coming out at 4 o'clock South African time as well. So looking at the markets, I mean, we're right back to where we were in the EURUSD. Looking at this, this was the gap down, and then the purchasing last week. And as you can see, we hit these levels right here at 1386, and then we're right back down to 110. Beautiful range trade. If you're able to catch this, it was really perfect. And you could look. You know, these symbols that I have out, these signals that are in red, are predetermined, and you know, I've had them up on my screen for over a couple of weeks as possible support and resistance line. You should do the same. Okay, this is not rocket scientist, and not because I'm a genius. It's just because, you know, I've been in the market for a little bit, and you know, I've seen things. I'm just playing it to support and resistance. I'm not doing anything fancy here. So as you can see, we have the upper limit at 114, and then we have a second resistance line at 113, and then a support line at 111, and then of course at 110, which we're hovering right now. So the question is that, are we going to break lower? Okay, or are we going to take it off? So, you know, it depends on, partially part of the news is what's going on in Greece, what's making the EURUSD so volatile. But that's great, because that means that we have plenty of opportunity to make money. And, you know, if you were able to catch this last week, that was really a huge opportunity when the market actually faded and then came right back and then some. So, you know, you could see here my purchase price right here, even from this debacle from last week. So I would really keep an eye on this, because if we do break 110-ish level, we could hit back to 108. But if we still maintain it, okay, we could really come back to 113. So you just have to be a little bit patient and just wait for the trade, and just anticipate that we'll have some sort of a rally coming up soon, or not. Okay, so what I would do is I'd put out a small feeler until I see some sort of conviction in the market, and then I would take it. But you really have to be on the ball on this, because you know, it's trading so fast and it's trading so volatile that there are plenty of opportunities. Looking here at the GBPUSD, also retraced a little bit, not as much as the EURUSD, of course, but as you can see here, we're coming to a previous resistance, okay, anticipated support line right here. So the question is that, will we hold this? So, you know, if you want to put out some feelers like a 0.01 lot, you know, just to buy and to see how it's reacting, it wouldn't be such a bad situation. It wouldn't be such a bad idea. Although we are summer trading, but keep that in mind. Looking at the Dow Jones, big retracement last week, and as you can see, we gapped down on Friday, and not just gapped down, but we didn't really falter up. So we're below this 17,500 level, which is a major level. I do anticipate we're going to challenge this 18,000 one more time right before the end of the summer. But as you can see here, this is the most we've gone down since March. So this is really a very bearish month for the Dow Jones. Is it an indication of what's going to happen in September? Perhaps. Okay, really perhaps, because if we falter, we go back down to, you know, 16,000, even 14,000-ish level. It's not unheard of, but you know, you really have to keep an eye on this and really, you know, try to play the right side. And as you can see here at 18,000, it was a beautiful trade down. There was absolutely no. And what I don't like about this, I mean, what's showing a little bit of a weakness in the Dow, is that it's gapping down and it's not retracing up. It's just gapping down and continuously selling off. So these violent kind of sell-offs, okay, are usually a pre-indication of a market correction. So I'd keep an eye on the Dow Jones. Looking at oil also faltering right below 57. We're trading at $54 a barrel, which is a previous resistance level. And as you can see, we had our levels here. And you see, this is what's beautiful about, setting up these certain levels. If you see that it's breached it, then continue to sell it. And look, had you sold it, once it broke this level, the support level at 57.62, even if you sold it at 57 and you chased it a little bit, you still would have made $3.50 on the way down. So, really a great opportunity in oil towards the end of last week. But looking on the bigger picture, we are at somewhat of a resistance level right here, a previous resistance level, perhaps a support level right here. So I'd really keep an eye on it to see that it doesn't break 50. If we do break 50, then there's no reason we can't test these lows at 43 again. So keep an eye on oil. These things don't always happen on a, there's a little bit of a move, and then boom, and then you get your real move. So you have to be really patient with the currencies and the symbols that you're trading. Looking at gold here, also gold looks like it's faltering as well on the bottom here. And this is very uncharacteristic of gold, especially when the markets are doing not so well. So as you can see here, we have a little bit of a sell-off in gold, and we're at really the bottom of the trading range. So I'd really like to see a little bit more of a sell-off here before I say that it's a real bear market and we could sell it and it's going to hit 1138 again. But it does look like it's selling off quite violently. So I'd really keep an eye on it as well to see how it unfolds during the week. Looking at the USDCAD, we're right back to where we were. The dollar is getting stronger across the board, and as you can see here, we're at 126. So at today's number, I'd look maybe to see if there's going to be some sort of correction, because we are hitting a little bit of a resistance level right here. As you can see, at about 126-ish level, anywhere between 126 and 126.80-ish level. Okay, that's a big range, but as you can see, I mean, this is really the range to see if we're going to really continue going up higher, or if it does break this 126.80, then I would say we are going higher. If it doesn't, then I'd say we may be just trading in a range between 126 and 124, which is not a bad range to be trading. So, a lot of opportunities this week, a lot of opportunities last week. If you didn't make money last week, it's okay. There's plenty of opportunities. There's always going to be opportunities in the market, and you have to retrain your brain to think like that, because we kind of get bogged down because we missed the move, and the market's not going to give it to me again, and that's not true. There are always opportunities in the market, and you just have to wait and just be patient until that next opportunity is clear for you. This is Razak at CMTrading, and I want to wish you guys a great trading day. Thank you.